All right, I will not lie. I was messing around with some of my settings today, trying to get a whole nother system to work, and I don't know if I'm going to be able to get that. I might not be broadcasting. Who knows? Hey, can one of you guys say something?
Hello?
Something.
All right,
Something.
excellent, good. Yeah, I got levels. That's always a good sign. Oh my goodness gracious! Yeah, I'm OJ, and hi everybody. It's welcome to Wednesday Night Warfare, brought to you with the Armchair Dragoons. Always a pleasure to have you by. Where I'd often said, and it's funny. I got a David freaking Pump House. That's your name tonight, David freaking Pump House. Good to see you, man. Um, it is it's one of those things where you look at it. There we go. I want to make sure I was up at 1080. And you're hoping that the thing is working because I could not, for the life of me, get one of the Tiller games working in OBS live stream. And I realized it's because that system looks at all the Tiller games as windowed apps, so you have to grab the window, not the app itself, which is a thing. So what are you going to do? Tweet is out. But we have a full table tonight because I have said for some time, and I got a charming email, actually, Jeff Russ. Hey, Has, did you get a hold of the Little Wars guys? Did you get a hold of them? Did you ask them the question? Hey, Jeff, how you doing? Anyway, we'd said that we were kind of the Blucher channel. And I've actually got a couple of people just this week going, hey, you guys play Blucher? I'd love to play Blucher. And I'm like, yeah, of course. Lately, it is not to be denied, we have become more and more the Valour and Fortitude channel. Why? Because I love playing games at the battalion level, and the crew here really, really likes Valour and Fortitude. The free set of rules from the Perry brothers. Now, sitting around the table tonight, we have, and because you haven't grabbed colors yet, I have to remember who I've got. We've got Achilles, Dalinor, Destruct, OJ's dad, and incoming Robert. Good evening, everybody.
Good
Give
evening.
it a France.
Good evening.
Oh, we got a Vive la France back in the house. We also, sitting over here to left, doing all the Devil May Cry, we have the Velker. Good evening, Velker.
Good evening.
Was Santa good to you?
Oh, he was very good to me.
Excellent. So he did not get back. So the only person who has not played Valour and Fortitude is the guy himself who always plays Napoleon Bonaparte, or as close thereunto as he can get, Dalinor himself. So we're going to have to ask a basic question. And I want you all to come in here. And my guy Has and I have gone back and forth. On the left is the standard Valour and Fortitude quick reference sheet. On the right is that as recently modified by our friends at Little Wars TV, whom we love, and everybody should support them and go see them. They did something pretty big, and it's right here. And you'll note it's flagged Little Wars TV Modified. They dramatically changed the movement rates. Now, it is the thought of he that has, who is smart in such things, that what they were doing there is showing you how they reduced it for reduced scale. They play in 15 millimeter. And so they wanted to play on a smaller table. The problem I've got with that is those aren't halved. Those are not half movements, and it's not too hard to see. The math isn't complex. It's and the other thing and the other thing is, and this is the big deal. This is the thing that tells me Has is wrong about that. Look at cavalry. They dramatically shrink the move of cavalry. That's 2/3. Infantry in line, 2/3. Unlimbered artillery, 2/3. And only then do you get to others. But you'll notice infantry in column doesn't get the 12 inches. They get 8. That tells me this is actually a deliberate rescaling of the movement. And does everybody freak out if I say I like it and we're going to use it tonight?
Not really. Doesn't
No,
particularly
I like
matter.
it.
All right.
I don't know.
Yeah, that's true. You don't know.
I feel like if they were doing it for a smaller scale, they'd also be using smaller bases, so then you get that whole bit too. But if they're using the same base size, then clearly it must have been a rework rather than rescale.
Yeah, I don't think they were. I just don't think they were doing this. And I did ping them on the Twitter thing, and I did not get a response. It's Christmas. How dare they not respond over Christmas? So I think we're going to use their rescaled movement, which I think I like. Because, and this is something, I think this is really the only thing that Achilles raised as a point against this rule system, is he was debating about the usefulness of line versus column.
Mm-hmm.
And this really makes line a little more useful, I think.
Yeah, there's only one way to really find out, and that's to try it out.
Yeah, and that's to give it a go. And this is also, I'll let people know, if you've been following me at all on Twitter, you have seen you've seen the various maps I've put up of the voxel minis. That's what I wanted to say. And those voxel minis, this is going to be the very, very last one where I am not using those. I was in my great enthusiasm for building stuff for Valour and Fortitude. I came out with this, and so yeah, there it is. Let's take a look at the terrain. You're gonna all recognize this. This is a Michael Hopper scenario. That's what we use around this joint. Da-da-da. And it's, if you haven't gathered yet, this is now, Michael explained to me that this is actually a imagination of a way that this could have gone. This isn't the historical battle for La Haye Sainte or d'Erlon's attack at Waterloo in June of 1815. He tweaks the OOB, he felt, to make it a little more balanced. I've got all the brigades set up as they are. You'll see them there. Obviously, Dalinor is going to grab him some French. Who is going to join Dalinor on the French side?
I will.
Achilles and Dalinor will be
Yay.
French. Huzzar. That means until Robert gets here, we've got Destruct and OJ on the side of the Allies. And we know that OJ likes to be on the side of the Allies anyway. So, gentlemen, why don't you go jump over to that side?
Okay.
One question.
Yes, sir.
They didn't happen to put in their sheet the ranges, firing ranges for anything.
They did not change the firing ranges.
But okay, I'm trying to find it in the QRS.
It's not.
the
It's not.
regular
They're on the
one.
tooltips.
Not in
Remember?
there.
Remember,
Yeah.
because you
That's
will
right, you
recall. You'll
That's
recall that ranges are set by the army sheets,
Yeah.
and so you have to go to your tooltips.
Which actually I think that's easier.
I do too. But it's also because movement is more standard than firing.
Got to remember, it's a 4-page rule set with 20 pages of QRS.
Well, I don't know about Q. I don't know about Q. I don't think it's fair to say that it's 20 pages of QRS, but it is, however, 20 pages of army sheets.
I was just being facetious.
Yeah, no. I
bit.
think it's actually absolutely fair to say that it's 20 pages of army sheets. So let us begin with the setup. I think you all know the scenario, and unsurprisingly, the Allies, I should say, will set up first. So please set up within your spaces. Not that they're. And I've thought about this a lot. I think that while we respect Michael's scenarios and all this stuff, I think you can put your army commanders and your guns bloody well wherever you want within the setup zone.
Well, they don't have anything for the guns.
Yeah,
anyways,
but I
so-
just think going forward, the French
Yeah,
do.
that's fair.
The French do. They've got
I'm
this
fine
thing
with
right
that.
there, and I'm like, just put that gun where you like.
OJ, who do you want?
I don't care either way. I mean,
All right, you can have the
we
British, and
probably-
I'll take the Dutch.
Okay, just split it right down the middle there.
Yeah, pretty much.
Ron, how do you want to divide it?
Well, let's hopefully take out the Dutch, and then we'll take out. I don't know. I'm excited about our guys.
What do you have against the Dutch?
Because last time I played the scenario,
I was about to say, I'll
unit.
tell you exactly what
Just
he's got
one
against the Dutch.
unit. every time
And
we
it
got
wasn't-
it down, it rallied back.
It was not the Dutch, though. It was those Nasseurs.
Oh, is that what it was? I thought it was
Yeah.
the Dutch.
It was those Nasseurs right near Papalo.
You basically have everybody up front, not down the middle there.
You know
Plus
what?
these
Let's
guys
go like
here
this.
and here.
What's that?
I was
Yeah,
talking to Destruct.
You
I'll,
want the right or you want the left?
Oh, I leave it up to you. You're Napoleon here. So.
All right, you take the left. I'll
Okay.
take the right.
Do you want Milhaud or whatever?
These guys?
Yeah, those guys.
No, I got all these over here. I'll be fine.
Okay.
What are these guys that don't have a setup? The reserve artillery.
They get to be attached out.
You may
attach-
parcel
you-
them.
You parcel. In this game, brigades are everything. It's the collapse of brigades you have to look out for, but those guys get to be parceled out to brigades. Or you can keep them with the commanders, and then they just go on the commanders.
Oh, do you want to create a team, Ron?
Oh yeah. How dare I be so forgetful?
You rogue.
I want to be on your team.
You saucy, saucy rogue.
Uh-oh, we're getting started early.
If anybody sees Robert show up, let me know. I'm still kind of wondering.
Gasp! The second Nassau don't have a flag.
I know, right?
As you can see, Ron, it will not take long before there is shooting.
Mmm.
This is not like some games we played.
Oh, boy.
We have a full episode of just maneuvering and no shooting.
Yes.
To be fair, though, we did that when the rules were written to have combat early, and we've gone a whole 2 hours with no shooting.
Marching simulator.
And lest there be any question, marching simulator, stop it. Let it be said, how do we win? Achilles, you got your notebook out?
I do.
All
It's
right.
ready.
Destroying brigades. It goes basically based on their size. Picton is a 6-point brigade. Youch. Donzelot is a 5-pointer. However, 2 points to either side if they are the last to occupy La Haye Sainte. 1 point to the French if they occupy any part of Mont Saint Jean during the game. 1 point further if they occupy any point of Mont Saint Jean at the end of the game. And this is a 12-turn game. Mechanical Turk. How you doing, brother man? This guy's been doing a big lift for the Armchair Dragoons. Wait till you see the toys.
You said that in such a hockey announcer voice. I loved it.
Did I?
Right?
Did I? And I am not ashamed to admit that my beloved wife explained to me the significance of your nickname. I did not know that. I thought that was very cool.
Do tell.
It is a chess-playing automaton. It's called a Mechanical Turk.
I went to school with a chess playing automaton.
Yes.
His name
Do
was
something in the
Kasparov.
Chat. Trying to, or
His name was Steve.
actually, I got somebody else that I could do. Maybe easier.
Don't I have best?
I thought he was English.
No.
Oh, is he? Is he Dutch?
Yeah, you basically got
Okay.
everything right here, and then I've got the Dutch.
Oh, okay. So you got.
Don't forget to make sure that you lose the Scots Greys as soon as possible.
Well, I was looking at the
Make this
flags
historical.
because like Best has an English flag. That's why I was confused.
Yeah, I couldn't, even the Mechanical Turk couldn't give us 100% accurate flaggery.
Okay, so where's the line at? Basically here,
I see Robert.
Here's
right
Robert.
there.
You get
Why are
everything
you-
on the right, and I get
Why
everything
is
on the
he
left.
not talking to us?
Okay, so I got Kemp and
Are
okay.
you-
Yeah,
He
and
doesn't
then
like
you've
us.
got this Cav in the center as well. So that's all
Yep,
your
okay.
stuff there.
Well, take a look at Von Vink. I deployed those guys out, so you may want to adjust them back as appropriate.
Possibly.
What's the terrain penalty for the sand pit?
The terrain penalty for the sandpit, it actually gives you a +1 to your defense. There is no other terrain penalty.
Doesn't cost anything to cross it?
No, it does not.
Well, I'd love to join, but there's no colors available.
All right, there
That's
you
right.
are. All right, let's. What side do you want to be on? We're gonna have to get somebody to split you in.
They look about equal, don't they?
I don't know. You tell me.
Come to the French side just because at like 5 to 10, I'm going to have to go get my son and be back about 5 minutes after that because he's working till 10.
All right, so I'm gonna slot him in on the French side. Give him a color. Hang on a second. Dooby doop doop doop. Doop 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 doop. Doop doop. Giving him a color. No, that one's taken. Ah, there we go. Yellow. is
Chartreuse.
Chartreuse. Nope, yellow is available. All right, so Napoleon, why don't you kick Robert some guys while the allies continue to deploy?
Yep, let's see how to do this.
Ooh, put those saucy KGL in there. Very nice. Very nice. Card deck. Just making sure I got him.
I can tell you, Ron, if you want somebody to just charge hell for leather straight into him, Robert's your man.
That's awesome.
He's a kind of Valkyrish
I was
kind
going
of
to say
player.
the Valkyrish of the.
He's
yeah.
well, that's nice. Something was described as Velkerish. He seems okay with that.
Is he strawberry or black licorice?
Hey, Robert, how
or-
about taking these guys up here in this
Okay.
box?
Which
Okay.
one? I'm sorry, Jacquinot and who?
I'm thinking.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
And as reserve with the cavalry for right now. Take care of these guys. I don't know if you see my pinging.
okay. I see him.
And that way, because I'm going to take care of these guys here, but then I got to like to get my son. You could take over for them.
So, Tommy, you're doing many stupid things, and you're not doing your usual stupid thing of joining us for witty bon mots during the course of the evening.
You got these guys to rush in, and I got to divide up these camp.
Oudinot and whoever that other guy's name is that I can't see. Starts with a D.
Donzelo?
Is that what it is?
It'll show up on the tooltip, too.
Oh. I see Bachelou.
Do you? One of the things about Valor and Fortitude, because it's a free set, they keep updating it online, so you kind of got to keep your eye on the thing.
That's what happened to us last time we played, where the QRS was updated on some of us, and
Oh, I thought that said Avallard. I'm going to say, where's Eloise?
Now, do remember that a unit that has disciplined musketry may not enter attack column.
Good thing I'm Dutch.
Jim, can I shoot across this sand pit?
Yep.
Okay.
I wish I had something that was recessed, but and
No,
had we been using something wonderful like the Mechanical Turks terrain that you're all going to see, it would have been recessed. But that's what we got right now.
They can cross it. It's just I'm
Yep.
imagining that it's taking them a lot longer.
No, actually, it doesn't. It's
Oh, it doesn't?
the sand pit was actually just a hole in the ground. It was a quarry. It was a shallow quarry.
Okay.
It's funny, you think of it because you read about it, you think of it as pretty small. It wasn't. It was fairly substantial, but it also wasn't a rock quarry that's 30 feet deep. So just to remind you, Mike, you can't. Your guys that have disciplined musketry cannot enter attack column.
Okay. Thank you.
So, like this guy, for example, cannot be in that.
Yeah.
formation.
Well, that's I haven't even got to those guys.
No,
yet.
I
But
understand.
The guys
We're just-
but these guys over here with these guys over here all need to shake out. Now, the guys inside,
They're a garrison. That's different.
they're fine, right?
Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, the sand pit's a 2-stroke penalty.
But you get to build castles.
Because you get to build castles.
Remind me, can we interpenetrate
Yep,
for movement?
Yep.
Okay.
sure can.
While we have a moment, I'd like to say hello to the hardworking David Pumphouse, back from his well-earned vacation.
Amsterdam.
Probably wasn't allowed to do much because wife was visiting, I think.
Yeah, she was. Well, no, they were celebrating her birthday.
Ah.
But no, I mean, look, Amsterdam is a spectacular city, and it's just freaking gorgeous. Everybody thinks of it because of the sex and the pot, but it's,
Yes.
It's very
Been
nice
there 3
place.
times actually.
you know.
Gosh,
I was there
you know,
one
every time I think of
time.
Amsterdam, all I think of is the canals
Well,
Yes,
good. Well, that's
that's
because Achilles, you're a better person. That's why.
Those
and the
canals
really narrow
smell, though.
houses.
Oh my
The
God!
beer
yes.
is also amazing.
See, look at that. This is a civilized group of people.
That's
Well, you know what? They have a like in the center. If you go down to like the center of Amsterdam, like
Mhm.
it has circles. That gorgeous Gothic church down there.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
Oh yes.
Oh, and Night Watch, one of my favorite paintings.
Oh yes. You know, I didn't get in to see it because that museum was closed.
Oh,
I was so sad. I had that poster on my wall all through grad
me
school.
too. Me too. I had the same poster.
All through grad school.
Oh, man. Although, I have to admit, Rembrandt is not my favorite painter, but I love
Who is your favorite?
Caravaggio.
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
Caravaggio was always my favorite.
we really are a civilized bunch, aren't we?
I say, he can use Caravaggio in a sentence and have it make sense.
Not me.
Yeah, but don't
Mine
ask
are
me to
Rosetta
spell
and
it twice.
Hildebrand. I wasn't for the older guys. I was for the newer.
Yeah, it's so weird. I've had a chance to talk with Charles Hildebrandt, Tim's son,
Right.
and he's on Twitter. He's very active there. He's a charming guy, and he's doing a lot to keep his dad's legacy alive. And I was just doom scrolling Twitter, and up comes a comment from him about the time that his dad gave a portrait of Santa to his mom as a Christmas gift. And I went, and I didn't realize who was posting it, and went, oh God, some guy posted a picture. That's a really good picture of Santa. And I realized, oh, it's Tim Hildebrandt. Okay, yeah, I guess it would be.
That makes sense.
It's like, because, I start painting Santa, it's not going to look like that.
It's probably a good thing you didn't make comments about it then, right?
Yeah,
Paint
no
by numbers.
No fooling. No fooling.
I was looking at the charts. Is there not terrain modifiers for movement?
Yeah, rough terrain is half. It costs you
okay.
double. 1 for 2. Or 2 for 1, I guess.
Oh, okay, there it is, written down.
Yep.
I,
That's it. So your units are going to wind up in 3 basic formations, Dalinar. This here, that's attack column. Road column is single file, and line is straight across.
makes sense.
You can also do the attack column with a 3 wide and 2 deep.
You could. Anything that ain't line and ain't march column is basically attack column.
Roger.
Wait till you see the shooting rules in this bad boy.
Good boy. You have to roll high or roll low?
That's, now that you're asking, it's all rolling high. This is a high rolling game.
I am so screwed.
Now just remember, Achilles thought he was screwed the other night in Crossfire, and he turned out all right there.
Turned out all right. All right, so I think that's going to be enough allied preparation. The French can start deploying. Deploy some things, French. Deploy.
Indeed.
Deploy, French. Deploy.
All right, our paratroopers behind the line over here.
Uh-huh.
Surprise, it's a minefield.
Son of a.
God dang it.
You and your minefields.
Do we take the limber off when we're unlimbered, or do we leave it on behind?
Stays right there behind.
Okay.
Well, that's not
Taking up
sporting.
space. Making
Trip
up
hazard.
space. I don't like it.
Do you canister into a town?
Canister. Well, that comes down to canister and garrisons, recall. Because that's a separate issue. Canister. 12 inches. Fire value
Yeah.
doubled. 2 to an attack unit fire value when it lends support. And melee. Nope. So instead, we're going to go to garrisons, which are in the rules, you see. They are in the rules. Which, as OJ said, are theoretically supposed to run to 4 pages. Easily missed rules you gotta love it when there's easily missed rules in a rule set of 4 pages.
Yep.
Technically, there's 6 pages. So
Well, wait a minute. I'm looking at them right here. Page 1 is the cover sheet. Page 2 is an introduction, which has no rules.
oh yep.
And then page 3 is the first. 1, 2, 3, 4. There are four
Yep,
rules.
4
There are 4
pages.
pages of rules.
I was just glancing down at the page number.
You're saying hurtful things now.
What am I saying hurtful?
You said that they were not, in fact, 4 pages.
I was trying to help them out a little
I
bit.
guess. Defendable terrain. Garrison units are removed from the battlefield. We don't do that. Units can start a game as a garrison for defendable terrain that is wholly within the area they can deploy. If you are within 3 inches of defendable terrain without a garrison, you can garrison instead of making a move. A unit can leave a garrison instead of making a move and set up wholly within 6 inches of the terrain feature and not in contact with an enemy unit. Range and visibility is from the terrain feature garrisoned. You cannot move. You can fire any direction. You cannot be outflanked. You add 1 to your melee, subtract 1 from fire. Have the melee value of cavalry garrisons and cavalry that are attacking, rounded down.
Sweet. Can you make the
You can do it.
garrison?
You can, yeah, cavalry can garrison, but they get half their value.
Oh, that's because horse is getting away a little bit.
So, but otherwise you get no cover, no nothing. They can just
Well, remember too, under the shooting, you get to ignore your first hit.
right. But it's still, it's still you're canistering into a town. All right.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I guess that's not I guess that's not a terrible idea.
You know, it's funny. I'm gonna have to look that up. I don't know if you would or you wouldn't, because a lot of rules do say round shot only. It's true.
Because you'd think that it wouldn't do much, unless
it
it's the
depends
very
what- It would have done a ton at Waterloo.
I can see it both ways. Where it's like a shotgun effect going up against a building. You're not going to get penetration, but you're going to hit a lot of those firing holes.
Yeah, I don't know. That's a good question. It's a
I don't know. Depending on how close that cannon is and the way those walls were made back then, the canister could probably go through a lot of those cracks in the wall.
Yeah, I don't know.
stone masonry.
Oh, I don't go too far with that. You've seen some of this stuff. It's not all that. I mean, now if you're talking about a legitimate fortification, but La Haye, you've walked through La Haye Sand.
Yeah,
Canister,
That's true.
Canister would have gone straight through that.
canister gone through
We
that.
get a live
No problem.
demonstration of this.
Yeah, right.
I'm sure.
Okay, we're all gonna
Belgians won't
take
mind.
a field trip to Waterloo. All of us.
Which would be awesome.
Sounds like a good
We're gonna
idea.
set
That'd
up
be
a
pretty
cannon with canister
fantastic.
shot and shoot Haye Sainte and probably get arrested.
Yeah, I was gonna say because there are people who live there.
Just 6 in the morning. Boom.
Bam! Wakey, wakey.
You can't arrest us. We're conducting an experiment.
We're doing science.
We're
It's experimental
Americans.
archaeology.
We are doing science out here, sir.
Yeah, because you gotta remember, what we're attacking here aren't actual fortifications.
No, that's it. I mean,
But they're towns. What I'm saying is, if you're a few buildings in, canister ain't gonna do much.
Well,
I agree,
okay,
but
I
it
agree
depends
with
where you
that
figure
point,
those
but-
guys. But these
Yeah.
aren't towns. At this scale, these aren't towns.
Okay, fair enough. I just don't think it'd be as effective as it normally would. I guess.
No, I get it. Well, which is why you get the -1, right? Where is that modifier?
It's probably in the army sheet.
I've got food, so I'm being attacked by dogs here.
Because also, as far as I can see, because in garrison, am I in more than 3 ranks?
Yeah, but yes. No, in
So
garrison,
that-
no. In garrison,
Okay,
no.
no.
Hey, there's a lot of these guys. To form a line, you have to go like halfway across the map.
They would have.
Redestruct threw something in the team chat.
That's not a terrible idea. like
Hold them
this
right
stuff.
where they're at.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This
These guys
is
have-
indeed that game with French people in it.
Like I'd have them probably deployed summon line, someone called to at least move them up if need be. But if you're just going to create like a
Well,
defensive,
remember these guys here. Well, you want to jump over to the other voice channel? Talk about it real quick. I get that's a yes.
I think he's gone there.
Oh crap!
Oh my god, Achilles, you're already throwing them around.
I know. I accidentally clicked the right, but the right mouse button. All
Something needs
right,
fixing.
how do I fix those guys?
All right, I don't know how difficult it is in. I was about to say volley and fire.
See?
Who needs fixing, Achilles?
2nd Battalion, 13th Leger, Schmitz.
Yeah, because you got me going Valor and Fortitude. hard
VNF,
it is to
baby.
take a
VNF.
town.
There you go.
Thanks,
Or
sir.
in this case, the buildings here, the farms.
Well, they get +1 to their melee value.
Oh, same as column.
Yep, they get exactly. They have the melee attack of cavalry attacking them. Yeah, I mean it's that 1 die tougher. How's that?
Oh, is that okay? That would make more sense. Okay. All right, guys. Well, I'm taking cavalry all the way around the right. And these guys here are just going to march up. The
Oh,
side.
I see. It's not because it's a garrison. It's because garrisons provide cover that you lose. Got it. Got it.
Well, that makes sense.
That you missed that first hit. That's a big deal, actually. Because as you're going to discover, Ron, you only get to shoot at a target once per turn.
With anything?
With anything.
Oh,
What you do is you pick a main shooter, and everybody else that is eligible to shoot, and in fact must shoot, because you must shoot at the closest.
okay.
Everything
Everything else is supporting.
Exactly.
Up to 3.
Gotcha.
Up to 3, because you can't have more than 3 supports.
Now, don't you shoot first
Yes.
and then move?
Yes.
Melee?
Yeah.
I did watch
You get
that.
to-
I did watch the
you can do-
explanation of it.
You can do 2 actions each time, so you could move twice if you wanted to,
Or move and change formation.
or move and change formation. Right?
Bandit Brant arrives just in time to hear Achilles cursing.
Nice, Achilles. Now you get the kids listening.
All right.
We're totally going to wreck our shot at our PG-13 rating.
Oh, there goes the money.
There goes, yeah, that brilliant monetization.
Oh man, that was our Waterloo trip money. Or Waterloo trip
Doggone
money.
it, yeah. It's just,
I just feel good that it wasn't me.
fair enough.
It usually is.
and we're back.
Well,
They're
you know
back.
what they say, swear like a sailor.
Mm-hmm.
How close we are here, guys.
Well, I'm actually pretty good.
You're good? Achilles?
I'm done.
Robert?
Yeah.
Cool. Map's coming up. Yay. Well, as is well known, the French start the ball, as it were. The way this works, Ron, is each and every turn you are going to dip into this deck of cards right here. Right there. You're going to take a card, and you're going to get to keep that card. You can have as many cards as you like. You can play it at any time, but they will tell you if there's a specific time you're supposed to play them in. So draw your first card. This is the Fate phase, which opens the turn. Interesting. You can hold on to that for a while if you like. The next thing you're going to do is shoot. You may not shoot later in the turn. Units that shoot may not maneuver. They can assault. They can make an assault attack move, but they may not maneuver, which is the great flexible running around the whole table thing.
Right.
So, the ranges are all right on the board. And as I said, you may only shoot at a target once per turn. Now, let's talk about line of sight in this bad boy. This guy, this figure right here at the far left side of Chalet's 1st Battalion, 54th line, he can see that guy all the way over there. That makes this unit eligible on a line of sight basis, not obviously on a range basis, to shoot at that guy. It's one figure to one figure.
Okay.
Who would like to shoot, if anybody?
I have no shots, but I'm sure my guys up front have a shots.
You
Guys
do
up
have
fr-
shots.
Guys up
Your
front?
artillery.
What do you
No,
got?
that's not mine. That's Robert's.
Oh, that's Robert's. Oh, I thought you were the front.
No, I'm in the back, guys.
Robert,
No,
you want to, Robert, I think you got boy right there,
Yeah.
should think. And it's a 45 degree for the gun. Every unit has a 45 degree front arc. Sort of runs like that. It'll
So
matter
you
in a
have to
couple
shoot
areas.
at what's if someone's in canister range, you have to shoot them, right?
I think that's the rule.
But if you're garrison, that doesn't disqualify you from that.
I don't see why it would.
Yeah, no, fair enough.
But no, this is, you heard the question in my voice. Let's
Except that
let's take a peek.
you can't fire canister at a garrison though, right?
Yes,
But you can.
Yeah.
Oh, you can?
It doubles your value. Mhm.
Oh,
Fire phase. From the active side, make fire attacks with deployed units they command that are not in contact with an enemy unit. You first pick an enemy unit. Units that are in contact with a friendly may not be chosen. Any friendly units that are in range and line of sight of the target unit can then fire if it is the closest enemy in their front arc that is not in contact with a friendly unit, and that they have not fired or lent support. So yeah, is the closest enemy unit in their front arc. So that's that's certainly
All right.
the boys in small.
That is. Yep.
So they're gonna that's looking a lot to me like canister.
Oh, they're both in
range.
canister range. They're both totally in canister.
All right, so they're gonna fire canister straight into small hand, which who's to blame them?
what is canister range?
Just
12
you get
inches.
2 dice per.
12 inches.
12. Okay,
Yeah.
thank you.
And you measure all distances not to the unit, but to the exterior. Because remember, in the strict rule of the game, these guys don't show up. They vanish. I don't know why they do that, but I think it's to remind you that you don't measure to them. You measure to the walls of small hand.
It could also be to allow people to have more like nice town bases and just stick like a flag or something so it's garrisoned.
Yeah, it could be. Could be. All right, so that's 2 shots. Are these guys... is the 46th line going to shoot too, or no?
Oh yeah. Well,
Right.
it's one shot with 3 support.
Yeah, who's doing the main shooting?
Doesn't really matter because they're both 2.
This is yeah.
Yeah.
Well, no, because if that's true, you're going to miss the one. Fire 2.
They're all going to be 2.
Yeah, they're all
because
2s. So, all right, and what they're talking about, Ron, is because these guys are in attack column. Instead of their usual fire of 3, they get a fire of 2.
Right, because it's a -1 being an attack column.
Yep,
Remember
and
seeing
because
that.
this guy is column, this guy or a canister, both these guys are canister, they're going to get to fire at their doubles, so 2.
But
so
support
it's
is still only 1.
yeah. So
Right.
it is 2, 3, 4, 5 dice, and they are looking for 4s. First hit doesn't count.
Didn't matter, it seems.
3 hits. Where's my marker? Where'd my marker go? There they are.
You know how bad I feel. You're Dutch.
I don't feel bad about it whatsoever.
Blam. All right.
I'm half
Other
Dutch.
other
Ron's
shooting.
American. He doesn't feel bad.
Other shooting.
Well, it'll be everyone on the other side of the table.
Some there.
Yes,
What's nearest? Probably those guys straight to their front. Yeah, 28
I would
foot.
hope so.
Yeah, and that's going to be a 1 plus a 1. So that's 8. I can tell a 1 plus a 1 is a 2.
Oh. Man, where's the dice roller? Oh, it's all the way over here. Okay.
If you want another one, I can give you one.
Two, right.
2 dice looking for force. 1.
Yeah, we got one.
They do not get to ignore their first hit. Now, Ron, I should observe that over here, these boys, we're going to look at their tenacity. They have a tenacity of, oh dear, they have a tenacity of 3, which means that they get set on fire.
Fire.
And Godek isn't happy.
And that means Mr. Godek over here has had a bad thing happen. He has had one bad thing happen.
He's like, what do you mean you got shot?
No, sir, I don't think shot was the word. The word was canistered. We got canistered, sir. All right, that was some pretty effective shooting over at Smohan. All right, now the foot artillery wants to shoot, I bet. And
Yes.
I guess they're going to shoot at that garrison over there, yeah?
That's the closest.
Yeah, the problem is they can't hurt them.
Yeah, because they ignore the first one.
Yeah, they're going to ignore. So they're pretty well useless. And there's no provision for them ignoring a garrison, which is interesting.
I didn't realize that they only have a fire of 1.
Yeah,
Boy, that's...
most guns do.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, most of them. Okay. So I would have needed a second gun for it to matter.
Yeah, or to get them, or roll them up into canister range.
Yeah, do what Robert did.
Yeah, well, Robert started out there.
Yeah, but if you don't shoot them, you can maneuver them, right? So.
Well, they're unlimbered, so I'll have to limber them again. But yeah.
But remember too, you get to do that for you. The only thing you don't get. All right, you're the one that straightened me out on this destruct. He can do both, right?
What do you mean both?
He can limber, move, and unlimber. Correct?
only
Only
if
if
you're
he's
horse.
horse.
Only if he's horse. That's right. That's right.
Yeah. The foot you can limber and move, but you can't unlimber again.
Right. So that's all of it then. Is that all the firing?
Yep.
Yeah, I don't get a choice with this, right? I couldn't shoot the other
No,
way.
it's nearest to the front.
That's a shame. All right.
Yeah, it's not even close. Okay. Nearest in front arc. Okay. So the next thing we say is, Ron, you now have the ability to go into your activation phase. You're going to activate by brigade. The first brigade you activate automatically activates, presuming it's within 36 inches of their lung. That's just any part of the unit.
Okay.
So, who do you want to be able to for sure go? All right. L'Allemande. You're getting to... And it's only these 2 units. Away you go. Now, because you are maneuvering, you get to move twice. You were. I'm going to get rid of this play sheet. It's naughty. We no longer look at it. All others move 12. Because you are, if you wish to, you may move a second 12. So you could go a total of 24.
All right, hold on. Let me just move him back because I moved to I forgot about the second sheet.
Mm-hmm.
Did you want us to bring back up the deployment zones?
Nope. And how does turning work?
It's
Doesn't
free.
matter.
You just
Go
do
nuts.
it.
Go nuts.
Okay, just like LaSalle too.
It's free, man. It's
Thanks,
totally
Jared.
free. Now we got dice rollers all over the place over here.
You go crazy.
He's with them too, right?
Nope.
Oh no, I got to roll for him though, right?
Yep. Well, now you're at the point where you have to start rolling for everybody. Who you want to roll for?
Let me try rolling for him.
Anything but a 1.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Really?
Yeah. Anything
Great.
but a
How hard
1.
could that be?
Don't
Oh,
say
don't
Oh,
even
the
ask.
celestial one.
And away you go.
Don't even ask that question.
Zoom.
What they call it, Valor and Fate, right?
Valor and Fate. That was the name of it. All right.
Okie dokie.
Who's next?
I'll let Robert or Achilles go next.
Well, it has to
what
be
are
one
these-
of us.
Does leaders does my leader count?
No, he actually is a huge assist with rallying, and he also has that big 36-inch thing, or that 36-inch range.
Right. When do you get to move him?
Oh, they generals move last.
Okay.
It's like black powder in that respect.
All right.
Speaking
Now-
in general.
Go ahead, Robert.
In this case, it's perfectly fine because where else are you gonna put him?
Right.
All right, so Robert, you're gonna try to move who?
Well, I'm trying to figure out who's who here. Who's he belong to? Oh, okay.
That's the
Oh.
one that's out of place. Because this is all Bruno.
Yeah, he should be over there. Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Very bold.
Okay.
Right up front.
Okay.
Baron de
Our leaders
Colbert
lose,
Chavanet.
or
Bruno.
generals lose
Bruno.
these leaders.
Leaders don't get killed.
No, I meant he's losing his leaders on the fields. Like they're not going with their units.
Oh yeah, that way.
Where am I lost at? I can't find
So
myself.
that was Bruno, yeah.
No, that was
Negoes. Yep.
Negoes?
Mm-hmm. All right.
Bruno's
one at a
over
time,
here.
please. There we go.
just moving one at a time. Relax.
Yeah, no.
And column is 8 inches.
Mm-hmm.
They. Oh, are you. You
Oh, you missed
charging
this
me?
part. Yeah, column is 8. Yep. Mm-hmm.
Hi.
Hello.
Yeah, it's game on.
It's Robert. What did you expect?
How did you
I put him up front.
how'd you think that was going to go?
Yeah.
Yeah, those Nessers are not going to be able to sit there all game and laugh at the French like they did in the other game.
Uh-huh.
It's not only is it Robert, but you put him like within 4
Oh,
inches
yeah, no,
of the
I know.
enemy.
Within
At least-
8
at least-
inches. In fairness, you put him within 8 inches.
I did, but I thought being in a town is better than not being in a town.
Is
Mhm.
well, time out. Is this guy
you're not in a town.
They're not in a town.
No. I meant for like the other dudes.
Oh,
Oh.
well, absent canister.
Okay,
It is.
I because I also was under the impression like in most other games you don't canister a town. I was wrong, very wrong.
You did not realize the tactical nuke weapon rule in this game.
It's like
And then
giving, it's like
Learning.
giving a small child a handgun.
That's a good question. Well, but does he really want to do that? I guess I'll ask Achilles.
So-
Okay, Haz is pointing out that these guys here, because they are French, can skirmish, and that is 18 inches.
Oh, really? Oh,
Yep.
That's interesting.
So if you would like to skirmish, we're going to allow that because it won't affect anything.
They'll give you
Well, unless
3
they want to move.
Well, remember, skirmishing, going to the rule,
Oh no, you're right. Yep, you're right.
allows you to. This unit can fire with a value of 1 that uses this is allowed to maneuver or rally in the same turn. You
yeah,
just
the
can't
only thing
attack. just
they
attack.
can't change formation
No, but maneuvering. Is that a
because
separate thing?
reforming is a different thing than maneuvering.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, they're not allowed
Yeah.
to reform.
Yes, so we will not be doing that.
Okay.
I'm done moving him.
Are you now? Game the heck on. All right, why don't you move Negoes unless you want to leave him there. All right, who's next? French.
Bruno
Do it.
the Bruiser. with his happy
Nope.
hussars and lancers. Oh, Bruno's
Uh-oh.
not going.
They stared across that field and were like, you know what? No.
But you know what? Pass.
Get it.
Who's next?
Achilles.
Would it not be Peugeot, or do you want me to move first?
It would not be Peugeot.
Somebody's
Okay.
all the first one.
Très bien. Okay, Schmitz.
Where's Schmitz at? Sorry.
I'm sorry, he's right here.
Thank you.
Boom, boom.
Yep.
Okay. Now let's see. Line these people up.
And remember, 9 is no longer fine.
That's right, and you know that's how I learned it the first times.
I understand.
you know.
6 and 8.
Now I'll just be totally confused.
I understand. I feel bad about that in a small way. You do have to still measure, though.
I was gonna say,
I am.
still having problems with your measuring, aren't you?
No, I wasn't looking, and I pushed the caps lock instead of the tab.
Hey, Andrew.
In other words, yes, he is still having trouble with his measuring.
Hey, be quiet, you. Nobody's listening to you. Nobody likes you.
Wow.
I like OJ.
Him and his mimic buildings.
That's true. He has mimic buildings.
I don't
Supports
care.
what-
I'm just glad that Ron's here tonight for a change.
Thank you. I'm happy to be here
Me
tonight.
too. We're happy to have Ron. Hooray.
It's like a special Christmas gift.
Yeah.
Hey, Jim, support is within 3 or 6 inches.
3.
Tree.
Treat.
You've got all the support you can get.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have.
Oh, my I don't think my garrison could support anyway.
Oh, yeah, they can.
Oh, they can?
Yeah.
What are they going to do? Like cheer from the houses or something?
They're shoot.
That is
They're gonna
true.
shoot. They shoot.
Let's see.
I'm just figuring the odds here.
I think you have
It's
to.
going to be 8 to 5, and you're hitting on 3s.
Yep.
I gotta check that though, because I think you have to be deployed to support, and garrisons do not count as deployed.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. I'm getting 5. He's getting 8 dice, and then he's hitting on 3s because he's a fresh attacker.
He's so fresh. He's such a fresh.
Can guns prolong
Yes, 2 inches.
2 inches? That's right. Okay. Let's see.
How about this weather, Jim?
How about it? 50
blizzard
degrees.
last weekend?
Yeah, I know. 50 degrees.
Yeah, I'm
See,
thinking
all we got was like
First up
freezing cold. And then today was warm as hell.
I'm thinking of breaking out the shorts for work tomorrow.
Tell you what. No, they can. They can. The only things that aren't deployed are units in March column.
They're still out of range.
Are they?
Yep. By like 0.5 of an inch or something.
All done? Oh, nope. Here comes Schmitz.
Yeah, this is the last of them.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Schmitz is done.
All right. And if you want to move Schmitz himself.
Ah.
All right. And next.
Achilles.
Allard.
Yep.
At least this ain't like that. What was that game? What was the one game you had to roll the maneuver to even move or anything? And you had to get like a. I couldn't move for Jack.
Bloody big battles.
Yeah, that was it.
You still have scars about that, don't you?
Half the battle I couldn't move.
I know. I know.
We need to play some of those again.
Yes, like, uh-huh.
But you got to give
Let's
Ron
do,
a
let's do
stroke.
it at Leipzig.
There you go.
That
There
way
is
none of my
there,
guys move.
there is a Leipzig for bloody big battles. So
I'm sure there is.
All right, Allard is done.
The problem
And
is the
now
rule
we'll
says
go
not
to
written for Napoleonics.
No.
Charlet.
Ryle? Where are you? Sorry.
Oh, I'm moving Charlet.
Oh, got it. Charlotte, go. No divisional commander.
Yeah, I was like, where was he coming?
I know. Oh, I was debating back and forth what we're going to do here. We've stuck in this case because the battle's just small enough to no divisional commanders, just brigadiers.
Roger.
Troop. 6, unless you want to go 12.
Mm-hmm.
All right, you're in column 8, unless you want to go.
I was gonna say
8, unless you want to go 16.
Yeah. Got 2 more inches.
Yep.
So
That's
okay,
what.
so they're going to go 2 more inches, and then they're going to reform.
Okay. What are they going to line?
Yeah, they're going to go into line. All right.
Jim, where did you find the modified, the updated quick reference at? Is it on the website, or is that something they emailed you?
No, it's not, it's in their free. It's in their free downloads.
Yeah, I'm not seeing it. That's why I was curious.
Are you a member?
Oh, no.
That's why.
That would be why.
Oh, for the modified thing? Yeah, I downloaded that one too.
We here, of course, speak of Little Wars TV, friend of miniature gaming.
I take it we didn't get an answer on the question.
No, we did not, and has asked a totally different. He got an answer to a totally different question, and didn't bother to answer the one question. So that's why we're going with the shorter moves. I'm pretty convinced they intended to change the movement rates.
No, I'm talking about the 10-6-6 game.
Oh, no, that was a totally different thing. Yeah, no, I got wiped out on that. You were every question I asked, I was wrong. Now, I will say I answered the question. I got one answer from one guy, but nobody gainsaid him either. I did not get what I would consider an official answer, but it's as good as I think I'm going to get.
Well, if you're going straight out of the rules, it's pretty black and white.
Yeah, but it's stupid. But it's intended to be simple. I get it.
Kind of like the most of us.
Yep.
We like to be simple.
Yep.
We like to push dolls around.
True.
They're figures.
No, they're action figures. Action figures.
Action
Yes, that's
figures.
right. Ladies and gentlemen, we are playing a war game using action figures on a map. Once again, didn't seem hard to understand.
With the assault move, it's something you have to do first, right?
Yes,
can't
you
move
have
it.
to do that with... I interpret that to be... Did you roll for Bourgeois?
Yeah, I was gonna say, because you roll for him.
Achilles, I think you got to roll for Bourgeois here.
Oh, you just rolled a 3 for him.
No.
I did
No,
roll
that-
for him. It's the 3.
Oh,
I
you
thought-
did. Oh,
Oh,
I
okay.
thought it was Sam you rolled for. Okay.
Yeah,
Sorry, I was muted.
I thought that too. Very good.
Of course you.
Uh-huh. Likely story.
Now my generals are muting themselves on me.
Well,
Beats the burlap
necessary.
sack, to be honest.
That is true, but
okay, and
who
I am
deserved the
done, by the way.
burlap sack the other night?
All right, who's got next?
I guess Dubois is the only one left.
No, I got.
We
Peugeot.
got Dubois, Travers,
I got Peru.
and
Oh.
Peugeot.
I'm gonna do it for Peugeot.
Peugeot. Yep.
Yeah, on the way home, the wife asked me, that game you're playing tonight, is that the one where you tell them you're going to do something and you wait around for 15 minutes waiting for them to finish it and they tell you what happened? No, it's not Kriegspiel, babe.
I was gonna say, is that Kriegspiel?
You only wait 15 minutes?
In rough terms.
No, honey, it's the one where we play with dolls.
Oh, okay.
All right, he's done.
Who's next?
Robert, do you want to try to move these guys down here anywhere or no?
No, let's get everybody cleared out.
All
All
right.
right, let me go with
Brute. Yep. Zoom. Yeah, I took that destruct to be that's within brigades.
They can move up to 16 inches.
Yeah.
What's
I know.
what's within brigades?
That when you it's clear you have to declare assaults before you do anything else.
Oh, okay, yeah, fair enough.
Otherwise, it wouldn't make a whole lot of sense because you're activating by brigades.
True.
I'm back.
Glad to have you.
My wife is trying to kill me. She
My wife's
She's,
always trying to kill me.
If you keep your mic on, we can at least be witnesses.
Yeah.
Yeah. Can we listen to this? We need some. We need some joy this time of year. Some laughter.
The death of Achilles.
she's the death of Achilles. Yes,
Yeah.
I read that book.
It was
How's she
Um,
doing? She's doing good.
She is. She's doing really well.
She's
doing
trying to kill him.
extremely
She
well.
must be doing well.
She is
Well,
trying to
she
kill
might
me.
want him to go first before her, of course.
That could be as a sacrifice to place in her tomb.
when you are proved wrong on this, which you clearly are, the more I think about it. No, there's no way, Why would they do that? Why would they release a QRS that's unique to a single scenario? That makes no sense. That's not what they do. They released a no. Mm-mm. All right, so that is all the movement, and now we're gonna do the melee.
No,
you
we
want to
got
move these now or no?
Oh, what do we got? Sorry, I'm sorry.
We got.
I
the
thought
barn.
that those guys were not going. I apologize.
He was waiting for me to move first.
Oh, okay. Dubois. Yep.
She's she's brought me these Szechuan noodles that are like so spicy that just totally destroy my my Midwestern Caucasian stomach.
I want Szechuan noodles now. I want Szechuan noodles.
So she keeps trying to tone them down so that they won't kill me. And she keeps bringing it back up, saying, "Okay, try it now."
Yeah, it's like going for Indian food with Giorgio. I'm telling you.
Now, Travers.
Mm-hmm.
Nope.
Mm-mm.
Are we getting another grand flank maneuver? Is this what's happening with this cavalry?
Could be.
Only with this one, you can see it coming.
Oh, did we actually set a time for when this is supposed to end?
We did not. We're going with the 12 turns. We'll see what happens. We'll go with the 12 turns.
Melee time. Melee time.
Melee time. Melee time. It is. Let's talk about
right.
that.
Roll your 8 dice, bud.
So for Ron's benefit, and for those who have never seen us play this before, Ron, they start out with a 4. They are in attack column, which moves them to 5. They have 1, 2, 3 guys from the same brigade within supporting distance, which moves it to 8. And in addition, he is attacking with, or his fight will take place, and he has no previous injuries. So instead of the usual 4, he's going to need 3s. So he's going to be rolling 8 dice, looking for 3s.
Did we establish that defending is attacking back?
Yes,
or no?
it is.
Okay.
We did establish that. That's from Jervis himself, bless his heart. And so we'll mark it real quick. 8 for 3s. That is 6.
4.
6.
6. 6 hits. What?
It's 3 for me.
And 3. So
Sorry. You
But,
can explain why I had 5.
Yeah, let's explain why you had 5.
Yeah.
You started with 4, There's 3 actually.
No, I start with 3.
3. He has 1 support. Is this 2 support?
2 supports.
Where's the second
Well,
support?
The guy right behind him,
That's 1. Where's the second?
and then the guy right across the river.
Oh, dude, I'm so confused because these guys are blue. That's what got me. So it's 3, 4, 5, and he also has no wounds, so it's a minus. So we now say that we have 6. Where did all my hit markers go? My God. All right, so this guy gets 3.
And then I test 3 times.
His tenacity. Hang on a second. His tenacity is 4. No test. Over here, on the other hand, 6. Now, this is going to do a couple things. His tenacity is only 3. So that means, first, this is now another guy who is fatigued, no matter what.
Yes. They are going to run away.
In addition, we've now had the commander have another bad thing happen. So there's 2 there. Now, he does indeed have to take 3 tests. He has to roll a 4 or better on all 3.
And why does the guy take 3 tests?
Because
I'm 3 over my tenacity.
Okay.
And he has failed, as you saw, because he did not roll all 3, which means the entire unit goes away.
Yeah, that's the wrong unit. That's the wrong unit.
I did it. See, but that's what's glorious about this. I can put them right back. Because they're green, not blue.
Look, you made this.
I did.
Also, by the way, did you notice that it says Mechie instead of melee on all your bases?
No, I didn't until you just said so.
Oh, yeah, it does.
It does indeed.
It was a long day. Anyway, that is now another bad thing for Homeboy over here. So he's now at 3, which means from now on out, a couple of things are going on. This brigade is now wavering. And all its activations now will fail on a 1 or 2. In addition, all further tests all further bad things that happen to him no longer get added, but he has to roll, and if he fails, the entire brigade leaves the table.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah, the game don't wait around much.
No, it don't.
It can happen
And that's only the
quick.
first half of a turn.
If you have very large brigades, like in the last game, then you are less likely to run away.
Right, because,
Right.
well, and in fact, in this case, he is...
Yeah, how many does
He's
he
only
have?
he's only got 4, so now he's down to 3. So
He's down to 3, but he's still got the +1. So he's only gonna fail on a 1 or a 2, which is, very
but when
nice.
you have like 8 battalions in your brigades, like it takes a lot.
Yep.
Right.
It does. All right.
Or if you're Achilles or I.
Right. In that
That
case,
was ridiculous.
Yeah, you have the unique ability to lose everything.
Anything but 1.
Anything but a 1. And that is, by the way, the whole turn.
Can I move the leader now?
Yes, you should. In fact, you should.
How far can you go?
I think he's 24.
Okay.
Yep. Yeah, these movement distances are better. I like them.
Okay, all good.
All right. We now flip it over to the Allies. Draw a card, please.
Nassau boys just kept punched in the face.
That's a very
what they're-
different outcome.
That's what they're there for.
OJ?
Yes.
Uh-oh, here it comes again.
Let's see what card OJ got.
I didn't draw it yet. I'll grab it. All right.
That's a good card. Speaking of firing, what do you got?
I think I have some.
Mm-hmm. You certainly do.
I do too. So go ahead. Destruct.
All right, let's start with my skirmish shot at this cannon.
He the nearest? Looks like.
Well, he's the only one in range for my Dutch 7th Line Battalion.
All right.
Von Bylant.
1 die. Anybody else shooting at that cannon?
No. Or unless they don't count though, do they?
Well,
Or yes, they do.
skirmishers don't get support, do they?
Oh yeah, they do.
Yeah.
I guess it would be the front
It's
guys.
firing is firing.
Oh no, they would have to fire at the 2nd Battalion, 54th line. They're closer.
Oh yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah.
What else say?
All right. So nobody else at that gun. One die. Pew. That's a hit.
Well, that was very ungenerous.
You know?
He didn't like that.
After what I took.
Oh,
Yeah, I think he's gonna get into the Crimea River mode very quickly. Who's next? Is that a shot?
It looks a little
Nope.
over 40.
Nope.
Oh,
It's over
right.
here.
Okay.
And if it's a shot, it's there.
Okay.
And it's a shot. They skirmishing, are they?
Yep.
Yeah. Another hit.
They'll teach you to stand right there, dumbass.
You stupid
Yeah, right.
horse.
Next time, move when I say so.
And
Next.
then over here, I
Yeah.
think we're going to shoot with this back guy at them.
So that's going to be this guy and this guy. This guy's got to go here.
I'm not shooting them because then they can't rally. Or can
Oh.
they rally?
Yeah, they can.
Yeah, you can rally if you shoot.
Okay, I wasn't entirely certain.
I'm pretty. Let's do the double, but I think action phase. I like that. Yeah, messengers. Right. No, we don't worry about that. Maneuver actions. Oh, seriously? That's assault.
And battery.
Fate fire. Yeah. Fire. Yeah.
well, those noodles are really good, but I'm going to pay for that later.
No, you can only carry out assault actions in that turn's action phase.
So then I will not shoot with those
Yeah.
guys. I will just shoot with the 2 front ones.
All right, and I imagine dude in front will be first.
Yep. Not that they both get the same.
Are they threes? Okay.
Yeah.
3 plus 1, 4. Two.
That's enough.
It is. Okay, it's a couple of things. Number one, you too are fatigued, Sarah. Number two, that is a bad thing for your brigadier. And most importantly, that's a check. No.
Bye-bye.
No, it's a plus
No.
because it's in the firing
Oh,
phase.
it's the fire phase. Yeah.
Yep, it's a plus in the firing phase. He's fine. Barely, but he's fine.
We laugh at you.
We laugh at you instead. It was not bye-bye, it was we laugh at you. Other shooting.
I think that's all my shooting.
OJ?
So I think I'm going to have basically 2 shots. The 28th going this way with support from the Gordon Highlanders,
Both
and
in
then the
range?
KGL going also against them with support.
Might as well use the KGL as the main.
That's skirmish, and then KGL coming out at a 2. Because they're
And
a
will this
garrison.
KGL also be able to?
No, remember, that's going to block. They can shoot from here, though. And that's in range.
Okay. What's
So,
blocking?
yeah, that's
This-
blocked, but this over here can see.
Oh yeah, I see.
So it's 2, 3, 4, 5. That's the max you can have.
Die rollers out there.
Oh, we're going to need a second one.
Oh,
It's all right. We're
I
good.
get you all the die rolls you like. 3 hits, nice.
4, 3.
3.
665.
3, sir.
Okay, 3, sir. And that's on these boys in the front. They do not get a die roller.
They get they get squished by this die roller coming from the sky.
Oh my god, from the sky. Ah.
It's all happening again.
Here it is. All right. Is that all the shooting?
I think so.
All right. In that instance, if that is all, Mike, who goes for free within 36 inches of the Duke of Wellington. Go and hang it out. Or is it orange? It's actually orange.
Orange.
I take it back, yeah.
It's orange.
So fuzzy head. 36 inches. Who goes?
I think everybody's within 36, all the commanders. Truck, you need it or anything?
Well, I'm worried that Godek isn't going to be able to move, but if there is something more urgent, please, by all means.
I don't know that I have anything more urgent, so
All right, Von Godek.
Okay.
Sounds like you're the freebie.
go for it.
Okay.
Look at you.
I want to be within 3 inches of my garrison, though.
Oops.
What the heck are you doing?
He's just
Trying to
building his
pick my guys back
there.
up.
We shuffle down.
Yeah, it's the lag means I'm not pay. Yeah, never mind.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and then I want to rally the guys in the town.
Well, they are not outside of range. And by the way, this is another thing for you, Ron. You will notice that rallying is modified based on more than 12 inches, or are you within 12 inches of your army leader? You are not. So it's a 1d6, and you cannot get your last point back, but it is a 4 or better.
Oh,
Nope. All right.
That's
OJ,
from
what's
Godek.
next?
All right. Who's next?
We have to start rolling, right?
Yes, sir.
All right. Destruct, you can just go ahead and do your moves if you want.
Okay, sure.
Or just, I don't know that it matters at
All
this
right.
point. Too much
Violent.
moves.
Violent. Yep.
Remind me again why you keep placing them there in that particular spot instead of
Center
anywhere in
right.
the middle.
Center right in line.
But for every nation,
Pretty much.
Yep.
I don't remember that being a thing. But all right.
No, but it is. I don't know of any nation that doesn't have it.
Yeah, well, it's in the
Jim-
middle. It's not the center right for the Brits.
Well, but there is no middle when you have an even number. And it should go to the right.
If you insist.
I do.
But Brits drive on the left, so it should go to the left for the Brits.
Well,
Oh,
when you
boy.
form up a battalion, it's in the dead center, and every company forms up on it.
Uh-huh.
So, like in a war game, obviously you can't do that because you have to have a command base.
Correct.
I think that's it for them, to be honest.
All right. Next.
We'll do Vinka. Actually, no, we're gonna do Vivian first,
All right.
or not. Okay.
Nah.
How about Vandeleur?
Sure. You can ask. Yeah, it's a good note, Has. You got to remember that if your LOS comes within 1 inch of terrain or a unit, it is blocked. It's one of the few ways to block terrain in this game.
I don't know if we've had that yet.
I think the closest thing he would have been talking about was over here by Sainte. But even then, I think it was, yeah, it would have been blocked. It's okay.
Sure, it's okay for you. You're not the one that has to write letters home to their parents.
Okay, best. He's going to try his best.
Oh boy. That may not be good enough. He will do what is necessary.
He did a lot.
Look at that. Look at that. Motivated.
Best was best.
Yeah, it's a wasted 6.
Motivated, say I. Thank you. And I think we've said this, and we really should have made it, when I say we, I mean me, as I was writing up the Project Quatre Bras narratives, I should have included, did this game pass the Buck-Surdu test? Which, to those who have not heard, come to the game, observe the table state, walk away for 1 hour, and come back. The table state should have changed in some fundamental way. If it has
as long
not,
as the table's not too big.
yes. Shut up. You shut up. I will.
They changed in the first 5 seconds.
Oh, I know. Yeah. Well, basically, had we not required Robert to wait for the fate phase, it would have changed before the game started. No, but I can definitely see what both sides are up to. So far, anyway.
Okay. Well, let's try Vinka now.
Think it. Oh.
He's the bare minimum kind of guy.
Yeah, he's got that reputation.
17 pieces of flair.
Yes, exactly. Oh, there we go. Trying to get that good overhead camera angle because, frankly, in this game, I don't have to micromanage movement. And if it wasn't obvious, Ron, only those units that are marked with square can form square.
Right, yeah, I was looking at the different...
There are some units that can't.
One thing about the French units, they're pretty uniform on almost
yes, they
everything.
do have pretty uniforms.
That too.
They move 16,
So, I mean,
not
like-
18.
Did I move them too far?
Yeah, you moved them 18-4. You owe me 2.4. What would Vance say? Filthy cheating bastard.
cheating bastards.
Look, if I don't try early on, I'll forget.
Yeah, it's fair enough. I'll neglect
Alright,
to try to cheat. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Oh, okay,
It's
just checking.
It's only cheating if you get caught.
True.
All right, I'm
Who's
gonna
next?
try this cavalry back here.
Who? You got two. You got at
we're-
least
we're
two guys back there.
We're gonna start with the front one, then go make our way backwards.
Okay. Von Schottland. Yep.
Man, there's this huge open space over on this side of the field.
What will
I'm
happen
surprised-
there?
I'm surprised Robert hasn't tried to march all the way over there.
Isn't that what his cavalry's doing?
That's
That's not
Ron's
his. That's
cavalry.
Ron's.
I'm trying something new.
At what point is what's new about this?
Punch the other guy in the face. That's been a recurrent theme.
Yeah, yeah.
Hey, it keeps working.
I get it. No, I didn't say it wasn't.
Keep doing it till they stop it.
Yep.
That was Merlin. No, I'm not. I'm actually just not plotting here.
Nice itty bitty brigades.
And then Gingy, I guess. Nope.
Oh no.
All right. That's me.
Mike.
All right, we'll start off with Somerset.
Oh, here we go. In the true spirit of getting the Scots Greys killed.
As I said, that's what we have to do.
No, I understand. I respect that. I do.
And they're 18, right?
Mm-hmm. No, 12.
No, they're 12.
12, remember. Holy cow.
Yeah.
So they can move up to 24 if they
Yeah,
want.
if you want to do a double move, but you don't have a lot of room in there.
Yeah, that's all right. Bork.
All right.
And we'll try Somerset next. Oh, yes, he's going to go play too.
Somerset Mom. Wrote one of my favorite books,
Which one?
And Lambert.
Razor's Edge.
Sure.
What's that about?
Oh, you should. There are two movies of it.
Yeah,
There's
Bill
the
Murray.
Bill Murray did a really good. What's the word I'm looking for, Jim?
The
Interpretation.
infantry in column is 8,
Yeah,
right?
version. That's-
Infantry in column is 8.
But the artillery limbered is 12.
Mm-hmm.
the really old one was good, but the Bill I thought the Bill Murray version actually was better, and that's unusual.
Yeah, well, it's interesting because he was trying to break out of being Bill Murray, and he finally got enough juice to do this movie, and it was absolutely savaged at the time, but it's worn better over the years.
Yeah, I really like that film. It's a great story. It speaks to me.
I
And
would
then
think
we'll
it would.
move,
Mhm.
we'll try for Cruz.
Cruiser.
And that's all I got for. Was Merlin yours?
Yep.
Destruct?
Yep. Destruct move
Okay.
Merlin.
And
No, that's fine. I just making sure I got
Well, let's put it.
everybody
Yeah,
right.
because then he tried to move Dugany, and
Yeah, no, I'm just making
and he
sure.
thought no.
I'm done with my movements then.
Well, I think we got one melee, right? Big old spicy
yeah.
melee.
it's
How do you see
it's
it?
still 8 to 5, except I'm hitting on 3s.
But he's still got 8.
Oh wait, he gets something for shaken. He's sitting on 5.
Yeah, you hit on 5 and 6.
Oh, okay. So he's going to drop to 5 and 6. So it's 8 hitting on 5 and 6s, and you're 5 hitting on 4s.
On 3s, because I'm fresh.
Because you're fresh. Very good.
Mm,
2.
A little less fresh now.
4. So that's, well,
And
can you
well-
make 4 checks?
Now, the key is, remember, 2, he also lost the melee, and Ron, that matters. So, he
Right.
lost the melee, he doesn't get a bonus. 4 checks, 4 or better.
Oh my god.
Oh!
Yeah.
Almost pulled it out of the fire.
He has done it before,
He has.
by the way,
He
Ron.
has indeed.
It's a miracle every time he does.
He did that once at Teugenhausen.
Oh,
All right, now
yeah,
that's
what was
a
it, like
second
5?
naughty for him. Yeah, I think he made 5.
It was more than that.
Was
It
it?
might have been.
I think it might have been 6.
It might have been.
All right, so that
The legend grows.
so that those boys have gotten punched up a little bit. All right, that's turn 2. Turn 2. French Fate phase, please. Pick a card, any card.
make it good.
Get you some magic.
We're gonna be judging you
No, there.
on what card you get.
Oh man.
That's not terrible.
Surprise attack.
Which isn't. Shooting. French shooting.
Shooting.
Oh, I think we got some shooting here.
I think we
Robert,
do.
where would you like to shoot?
I think we know exactly where he'd like to
I'm,
shoot.
I'm saying.
Oh, let's pound the town some more.
And, oh, okay. We have a note from Haz. Canister supports on it, too. So this
Where
is...
does it say that,
Oh,
though?
that's
It
right.
says it under canister.
Oh.
4.
And yeah, it adds 2 to attack when it lends fire support instead of 1. It's but bullet point 2.
Okay.
So that's 1, 2, 3, 4.
The guy, is this column shooting? Because it
Oh,
has
no.
to shoot at the town.
Yeah, I wouldn't think so. I would, Well, I mean, but they can do an attack, Robert, if you want them to shoot too. You can. That's the other thing you can do.
Yeah, you could assault.
Yeah, but I can shoot from here to here with them.
Hmm.
No, you can't, because the closest ones are.
Yeah, he's got to shoot
Town.
this guy.
Assuming that guy's still
You got to
there.
support closest.
Yeah.
Okay.
Assuming that guy's
No.
still
It
there.
has to happen all at the same time.
Yeah,
Oh, I see.
yeah. There's only one shot.
So
Robert.
even though he fires these guns,
Oh, wait.
He's firing the
You-
guns with the
Well,
infantry support. It's not 2 separate shots.
Right. You can only
So-
fire once at any target.
So I fire the 46th line in the town for 3 dice with support from the artillery to make it 7.
I
3,
guess
4,
you can
5.
do that if you get 2 dice per
Yeah.
gun.
Yeah, he does. 7.
Well, he's in a column, so wouldn't it be a 2?
Yeah, but he's
He's right. He's right.
Oh, it's 6 dice.
yeah.
I'm
So
sorry.
it's only 6. Reroll them. You do.
Just trying to see if I got the
Yeah,
concept.
yeah,
right.
of course.
That made it worse.
Yeah, it did. 5 hits.
5 hits instead of 4.
Yeah, but I only take 4 at least.
5. Well, you got that's true. That's true. You only take 4, so you will now make 4 tests.
No.
Yeah.
Nope.
And then I'm gonna make my test for
Oh, see, oh,
Neuter. Oh well, he does now.
because he's
Yeah.
gone, and I was gonna mark him. Where is he?
He's already. This is
Oh,
now
he's
him
yeah,
being
he's
over.
yeah, got it. Hmm.
He's fine.
He's fine. He's hanging. He's hanging.
For now.
For now.
Well, as may be.
What has he done? He stopped you on the other side of the river.
Yeah, well. And he got blasted
For now.
by double canister stuff. Okay, so what else? This is other shooting, please.
3 dice. Straight ahead.
2 dice because
2
you're in
dice.
column.
Oh, 2 dice. Excuse me.
Now,
Yeah, take
2
2 hits.
hits, and that is going to shake you.
He's out.
So that's 2 more checks from our guy.
No, he's gone. Oh no, it's fire phase. No, that's the other
that
thing.
doesn't
That's
count
good.
for fire phase.
Yeah,
he's
so
out.
he's I think he's definitely leaving with his final battalion.
Yep. So I put him over here in this counting bin.
I'm taking my last battalion and I'm going home.
I gotta take the Nassurs did not have the same success they had in the last game. They did not. The Nassurs got punched out and punched out hard. All right, who's next?
Which rule set was the last game?
LaSalle.
Okay.
Yeah, so,
That's all my fire.
Okay. All right. We got my guns. Boop. Over here.
And that's straight ahead, I think we figured out.
Yeah.
And
Do these guys fire separately?
they can't shoot anywhere but there. So no, they do not fire separately. They fire in support. So that's a total of 2. Do you wish these guys to skirmish?
they don't have skirmish.
They don't.
They're
They're
leger,
leger, which is better.
Oh,
which is actually better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's 2 dice.
Yeah, that's actually 2 dice rather than 1.
So yes, indeed.
All right, so they're gonna leger. So 1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay. Three.
Nice. What is their tenacity? Oh, that's a check.
What do you mean?
3 hits on a 2. So that takes them to 5, which means they owe a check.
Oh, they had 2 hits? I thought they only had 1.
Nope, they had 2.
It's a bad thing for this guy.
Yeah, and I gotta
Oh.
get a marker in there. Hang on a second.
You need a 3 up.
No, it's fire phase.
That's what I mean.
Is that? I thought it was a -2.
I thought it was -1.
Well, let's find out.
Yeah, I thought it was -1 too.
I thought it was better than that.
Nope, just
Just
oh wait,
a
never
sca-
mind.
scant one.
Yeah, +1 if testing the fire phase. +2 if testing has just 1 the melee.
Oh, that's it. The melee is the +2. All right, 3 up.
OJ.
No, 1 dice. 1 dice, 3 up.
1. Yeah,
Yeah. I was about to ask that.
he's good. Other shooting?
Let's see. The 2nd Battalion, 54th. I guess they'd be firing into the town. Yeah.
They will.
Yeah, their corner is probably the closest thing to it.
3. 3 dice. Yeah. This guy.
That's a fair question.
Skirmish for 1.
Yeah, sure. If they can support them, sure. Why not?
4.
Okay.
One hit. He ignores the other one. Pew. Other shooting.
Pretty sure that's all mine.
All right. Ron, did you have any?
Nope.
All right, Ron, who's for free?
You're halved, Robert, by the way.
Yeah.
Robert, want to do yours for free?
No, I could move these guys and garrison in town, right?
Yeah, you can because you are within 3 inches, you can just garrison the town. You just jump in and garrison it.
Take it. We pooped all over it.
You bled all over it.
That's true. It's a nice shade of red now.
But the walls over here are perforated.
Yeah, that's true. They're highly damaged.
Fortunately,
see,
those are the
they're
walls
up
that are
here,
facing
so-
us.
It's their walls that are not.
There.
What are you doing? What are you doing?
The village in red. It's instead of the lady in red.
No, you use it on somebody more important. Get them cavalry moving.
All right, I'll get my cav moving. We'll go with these guys over here.
Let's check them. Just barely. There you go. Where you go?
I thought it just had to go to the unit, didn't it?
I gotta
No,
check.
commander.
Yeah, I just
Oh, it
looked, I
does?
looked
Really?
that up. It's commander. Yep.
Ah, okay.
It is the Grand Flunk.
Oh yeah. Now, when they cross that river, it's going to cost double. Stream.
2
Yeah,
for
I'm
one.
only going. Oh, double.
Yeah,
So,
it's 2 for
12.
1. So
Yeah, your 12 is there. I mean, you're talking about, even at that angle, it's going to cost you, let's call it 3 inches.
oh, 3 inches? Okay.
Yeah. It's not a big thing.
No,
So is it
I was,
when you're out, you get your full movement back, or is it just there's half?
It's 1 for 2 as I read it.
yeah, that's where we were doing it last time.
I
remember.
don't think it's, well, alternatively, we could look in the rules. What do you think? There's a thought.
Why should we?
Bah humbug.
Why start now?
Well, right. Linear obstacle, no. 12.9. If any unit's figures move over a rough terrain. Oh, wow. No, I was wrong.
Oh, no.
Wow. Yeah, if any unit figure crosses rough terrain, have the units move for that move.
Yeah,
Wow. Oof. That's a kick
Yeah,
in
it's
the
rough.
head. That's
If
a
it-
kick in
if-
the head.
Yeah, because if it was just 2 for 1 on the river, these guys are within charge range of these.
Yeah,
guys.
yeah.
You'd probably lose on a good 2 inches. So
No, that stream's less than an inch across.
Yeah.
well,
Yeah.
so then yeah, you'd still only have 6 inches then. 1 inch to cross. That's 2 inches down from 8.
I think it hits him either way.
How?
He's got 8 inches, right?
Yeah, he loses 2.
8. No. It's 8.
Oh,
He's halved on
one.
this. Oh, it's an assault move. Never mind. That's where I'm wrong. He only gets 1 move. So yeah, he's down to 4. Yeah. You're right. Interesting.
But he can get into town.
He can if he wishes.
He can have it. Clearly, it's a bad place to be.
Yeah, I was gonna say, Smohan, we question. We definitely question. Did you mention that Has when we were doing it the other way at Teugenhausen? No, you didn't. No, you
I
did
was
not.
playing that way.
No, you didn't, Has. I'm not going to say you were wrong, because that's not fair. But you also didn't correct us.
He
I
could
was
be
thinking about
incorrect
maybe
by
you-
omission.
But that's how I was playing it.
Were you?
Yeah.
Destruct was right. How's that?
Ouch.
Wait,
All right, now we can roll.
I was right, but Has wasn't right?
I know. Well,
Wow.
that's true. That's
I'm
true.
not
We
saying
have-
he's wrong. He just wasn't
that's
right.
true. He wasn't right. That's all
All
right.
right, Pete, you got to move my other 2 divisions.
Hey,
I gotta go get my son.
parenthetically, Fuzzy, you got to roll for this. You only get 1 for free.
I did.
Oh, did you? Okay. No, go
Right
get
over
your
here.
son.
I rolled a 2.
Go get your son. All right. So now, until we have the return of the commander, whoever is going to be in charge is in charge of the rest of the French. Who's next?
All right, Robert, you got. Yeah, they're all on your side anyway, so you take them.
Okay.
Go ahead, sir.
Let's see if we can take the time.
Has is never wrong. He's just sometimes.
You really need
Less
to roll
right.
1 die, but that's okay. They were both fine.
And so is that one. There you go.
Extra fine. You were the finest.
He's claiming he mentioned it. I'm going to need a timestamp.
He was muted at the time.
He was.
Gonna need a timestamp to go with your tramp stamp.
And he goes. You don't have to measure it though.
We have taken the town.
Smohan. It's not, and that's the other thing. Smohan is no town; it's a farm.
You've taken the farm. You've taken the farm. Oh wait, that was the wrong
whatever's left
farm.
of
It's the wrong darn farm.
sends a message back to Napoleon. We took the farm.
Bozo! Lahai, does it look like Lahai-san? No, it does not. That's funny. Yeah, start that, Haz. Start that. I was having my movement. I presumed you all knew the rules as well.
Oh man,
I'm illiterate. I can't read.
You are impossible.
I don't even have the rules.
You realize, do you see the scars that we've placed on this man by him being wrong one time? And in a game he likes?
It's okay, Hez. This is a safe space.
You wait till you get your call from his therapist.
I'm telling you. I'm going to be called to a Zoom group, aren't I?
Okay, that's that. Go.
All right, next.
This guy.
Brew.
Nope.
Nah.
Wasn't in the mood.
Was not in the mood. Who's up next?
I don't know.
Don't let the brew thing put you off, man. You got to keep going. Be strong.
Good block.
Push,
block.
push.
There you go. Whoa. There you go.
Can I sneak a tenth of an inch in there? Okay.
Next.
Let's see if Bruno's a little happier in the last turn. Nope.
He's going to be our guy this game. I can see it. He's the guy. Who's next?
Peg it.
Yeah, I guess so. Yay.
And I just want the record to reflect that for the Armchair Dragoons digital convention, I have signed up to run not one but 2 World War II games. Huh?
How'd they talk you into that?
I know. Well, one of them is Natalia. She teaches Professor. I forget her last name, but it's Polish. I should know it. She teaches wargaming in Europe, and she wants to play. She
don't
wants
touch the river.
no touching river. She wants to play Memoir 44.
Ah.
So we're going to play Operation Market Garden Overlord.
Mm-hmm.
This is Peugeot 2.
Yeah.
I'm just saying what you're doing.
Okay. I'll let you. Oops.
You're gonna do what?
I'll let you get away with me not touching the river.
Mm-hmm. And the other one, Vance, is going to defend his title at Barkman's Corner for What a Tanker. Where I expect Achilles to claim the throne.
Oh, yeah, right.
Okay.
Oh, thank God I never had to roll dice to do it.
Good point. That is a good point. Who's next?
Take it over, please.
Looks like it's you, man.
Yeah. Let's see. We will go with Charlet.
All right.
Charlie.
Charlie. Only good tasting
Charlie.
tuna gets to be
Charlie
Stark
Charlet. Ooh. Do I get a staff officer?
No. Wrong game.
Oh, dang it.
But I wanted one.
Yes. All right. Okay. Just about right.
Oops. That's for Travers.
Rock and roll.
Okay. And then these guys are going to reform.
Gonna reform. Well, those.
Yeah.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
This
Got it. Yeah,
group
right.
and this group.
Yep.
Mhm.
Now you didn't move the 2nd Battalion, 54th Line. I didn't know if you were doing anything.
That's correct.
I figured there was
They
some purpose
preferred-
to that.
They preferred to stay right where they were.
Because you can rally them, is my point.
Yeah, that's exactly why they're not going anywhere at the moment.
Dig it.
Can you dig it?
I have to say, it does seem a lot easier to have everything attacking all at once in this rule set as opposed to the other ones.
Oh yeah. No, there's so much that gets me to my happy place in Napoleonic gaming with this rule set.
Yes.
Not the least of which is it moves.
As the game, my blood pressure's going down.
I get to shove my toy soldier around and make threatening statements.
Okay. And these guys will try to rally.
4 or better.
Oh.
Are they within 12? Are they within 12? Are they within 12?
Chalet has not moved yet, but yes, they are.
Yeah. So, there it is.
Okay.
Nope.
Nope. Did not work. Okay. Next up would be Schmitz.
Schmitz.
Seems like a strange name for a French general.
So one suspects he might have been in foreign employ.
Yeah, but the thing is, at this period, even before, like every general had a weird name for the country he worked for.
Has just mic dropped me. If you were not my favorite, I swear to God.
I thought I was your favorite just by proximity.
That's true. That's true. But that's really unfair. But you know what? Life is hard that way.
So,
If Haz wants to come up and live in this crappy weather sometimes.
No, what are you talking about? Come down.
He lives in Canada.
That's right. He's up.
He's under 30 feet of snow by all accounts.
it's only 1.5 feet.
It's not like it's Buffalo or anything.
Yeah, but it sounds worse when you don't put it in freedom units.
True. Like it's how many centimeters is it?
I don't know.
1,000.
4 per inch.
Okay. This gun, which did not fire, is going to limber.
Okay.
All right. Okay, that's a full of Schmitz.
I wish we could hide all these units when Dalinar comes back. We can pretend like you guys lost everything.
We may not have to pretend. And the last is Allard.
Allard.
Bourgeois is not going to move, so
Alright.
that's why I say Allard is last.
Allard.
Okay, I need to get Schmitz out of the way. Okay, and now the generals, right?
Yep. Any generals you want to shift around? I don't know where you want to put Darlon, because God knows these boys are on their own little chevauché. General's good?
Yep.
No melees.
When do we want to move Big Boy up?
That was my question.
Hold on.
Just gotta do a lot of moving.
Yeah, he's basically lost touch with these fellas.
Oh, well.
Cavalry's on their own.
Cavalry's gonna cavalry.
Cavalry has
Betcha.
lost touch with reality.
We never had it.
And what is? Yeah, I was gonna say I don't know if they ever were in touch with reality. That's a judgment call. All right, good enough. Mike, we're flipping it to your side the turn. Draw a card, any card.
All right. Card has been drawn.
What's he got?
Oh my god.
That's so funny.
Surprise attack.
All right.
We'd be surprised if we get an attack.
And it'll be recalled that works both in the Fate and Melee phase.
Okay.
That's a modification. I don't has fixed it. I did not put it in this deck. All right. Firing. Allies.
You go ahead.
All right. We will fire with the KGL lights here with support from the Highlanders and the 28th foot.
Checking your Highlanders here. They may be the... Yeah, you're going to want them to do it because these guys lose a die.
Oh, I thought they were...
Because they're garrisoned.
Oh, yeah, because he moved up, so they're fine.
So that's a 3.
So 5 dice.
4, 5? Yeah. I'd say 5 dice.
Unless this
Yeah.
one figure,
No, because remember, it comes within an inch.
but can he go
Nope.
further?
Nope. See? It's
Oh,
inch.
right.
It's this gap would have to be bigger than 2 inches, and it's not.
Right. Is it just 3 dice? I mean, I'm sorry, 3 from the Highlanders or 4?
Yep, 3.
One.
What's
Fires,
disciplined musketry do for?
Oh yeah, disciplined musketry. Let's have a look at that.
Reroll.
Reroll all ones. Reroll all ones.
So the discipline.
So
musketry
that will count for this. So
And the guard. That's a +1 for test.
Yep.
Skirmishers. Okay.
Yep.
5 dice.
5 dice for force.
And 1 hit. And
Reroll 1.
Yeah, reroll that 1.
Nope.
Other firing.
Can my cannon fire?
Let me see.
There's no way that's
Yeah,
less than an inch.
Yep. You're Yeah, you're gonna come in. I mean, because the line has a width of some kind. So
Fine.
Those guys would be feeling the blast.
yep. All right.
Okay.
You can
Well,
blame Haz for that.
well, they're just the Dutch, so friendly fire.
Well,
Okay.
these guys seem the simplest.
I know, but I don't think I want them to stand there. It's the
Understood.
seems like a bad time.
Very good.
They can
Same-
provide their skirmish support.
Also, who would they be shooting at? They'd have to shoot at the guys in the
Yep.
town anyway.
Mm-hmm.
So no, I'm gonna use these ones to shoot at the town.
All right.
Right, but the 7th can provide skirmish support.
8 skirmish.
Okay, sure.
Because if I'm reading the army card right, because it says if they provide skirmish support, then the unit that uses the rule or
I didn't
fire
realize I
support
could use
can
that
allow.
within 12 inches, though.
I don't see why you couldn't.
Okay, fair enough. All right, so then we'll just have this drops down to 2, so it's 3 dice.
Mm-hmm. 3 dice guys in the town.
Didn't
Not a thing.
nothing. And then who would these guys shoot at?
Somebody out there.
All right, sure. I'll take a skirmish pot shot at them.
1.
No.
Hey, Red.
Nope,
Hello.
that's
See, I
it.
told you it wouldn't take that long.
Oh,
Hey, Ron's back,
I guess I'd shoot at them.
and we haven't
I-
lost the battle yet.
I'm not sure that.
'Cause it would be a
14-2.
skirmish shot. Yeah, he's got
Those
skirmish.
guys are close.
Yeah.
That's a skirmish. 1.
There's a hit.
Have at the knave.
Varlet. All right.
Just a flesh wound.
Yeah, but a scratch. All right. Let's get a free move in, or a free activation, I should say.
All right, do you need it? Destruct.
That would be helpful, yes.
Yep. Go ahead.
So the free one is going to Bylant.
Yes.
All right. Good day to you, sir. I said good day.
Running away, eh?
You yellow bastard.
Brave Sir, what is his name?
Brave Sir Robin ran away. Brave Sir Bylant ran
Sir
away.
Bylant.
I didn't. When danger reared its ugly head, he bravely turned his tail and fled.
Brave Sir Bylant.
Bravely taking to his feet, he beat a very brave retreat.
Well, he saw what happened to the other guy.
He did.
Oh wait, sorry, I can't. Sorry, I apologize. I can't actually move them. They shot.
No, they can move. They just
No.
can't reform.
Yeah, they can move. They skirmished.
No, they fired their full.
Oh,
gambit.
yeah, nope, then they can't. Nope.
Oh, okay.
Nope, you gotta stand there.
Stand there and
They
take
used all
take
their
it like a
leftovers.
Dutchman.
The Flying Dutchman.
Gefliegende Hollander.
Never cared for that opera.
No.
Never cared for opera to begin with.
Really? That's a shame.
Yeah.
I went to see 2 parts of the Ring Cycle in Bayreuth, and they started the thing with selections from the Flying Dutchman. I was like, really? I couldn't have gotten Lohengrin. I couldn't have, really?
So if they're stuck,
Musically, I like the Italian ones.
I don't
But-
value life, so
Oh, wow. You saucy.
but that means I'm gonna make my guys stay within 3 inches.
Production-wise, I like the German ones. Kind of odd.
Sure.
The one thing I can agree on is I don't like any of the French ones.
Okay, that's them.
Mm-hmm.
He's going to not be at the front because that's a bad idea. Who's next?
You can go ahead and start rolling for your guys. I
Okay,
don't
well,
think it
we'll start
matters.
with Vandaler then.
I like the famous story about Verdi, during the Italian fight for unification, when of course the Austrians controlled the parts of northern Italy, and they were trying to get the king of Savoy, I believe, was to become king of Italy, united Italy. So they had they played they had the opera in Milan, and at the end of it, the audience threw blue flowers up onto the stage because they were the symbol of the King of Savoy. So the Austrian officials said, you can't throw blue flowers on the stage anymore. So the next time they performed it, they threw Edelweiss onto the stage, and the actors all stomped on them. So of course the Austrians were really pissed about that, and then the local Italians kept putting Verdi on the walls, graffiti, which the Austrians thought, okay, well, they're talking about the composer, but it was actually the abbreviation. It's Victor Emmanuel Roy de Italia, Victor Emmanuel, King of Italy.
Well, horse is gonna horse, I guess.
A horse is a horse, of course.
Look, if he wants to send his cav against my heavy cav, he can do whatever he wants.
Who you
Yeah,
fired?
but
Is
they're
that Ponsonby?
Dutch.
Oh, it's Sutland.
All right, let's try Vivian.
Just thinking about that. I was actually thinking about grabbing the really nice smoke markers that.
Like the animated ones?
No, we already got enough frame rate issues. Thank you very much. I was thinking about Lazy Boys. He did some nice translucent ones.
I guess we'll try VinConnect. Or should I try Best?
I don't know. You tell me.
I'm going to try Best next.
Best is next.
Getting very crowded on that ridge line.
So there are no arguments whether they can shoot or not.
No, none now. Well, and the other thing is, if as you've been to Waterloo, that ridge was crowded.
Yeah, with adoring fans.
Yeah, good lord. Yeah, adoring fans who paid a lot of money not to see anything.
Oh, there were so many complaints. It was hilarious.
Of course there were. Look, would I have gone had opportunity presented? Probably. But by the same token, I'm like, if you're not on that field, well, shoot, if you are on the field, you're not going to see anything.
Yeah, I saw enough, though.
Oh, yeah. No, totally worth what I've seen the photos what you were up to.
There's something unnerving watching 1,000 men walk down a hill at you.
Oh, of course. The sound of it alone. The sound of it alone.
Okay, we'll try Vinca next.
He's rocking it. I do like the fact that we're having all this maneuvering and one fight per turn appears to be the rule. Or per phase, I should say.
Try Digigny again.
Yeah.
He's at the back. Nope.
Mm-mm.
Merlin's fine where he is. So
he's that guy on your side. They got one on the French and you got one on the Allies.
At least they're at the back.
Yeah.
Not like right at the front.
True. All right. Mike, sounds like it's you.
Yep. Can we try and rally the 28th?
You got to activate it first.
Oh, yeah.
Yep. And now, if that's what you're going to do to the 28th, you may go for it.
All right. Yeah. What is that? One
they
dice?
They are within 12 inches. Yes, they are.
Yeah.
4 or better.
Got it.
That's a good thing for you. That comes off. That goes like that. That drops to 3. And this goes away.
4 now.
4 now.
All right. We'll try to activate Somerset.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
You said the sand pit's not an obstacle?
Nope.
And we'll come back here and activate Lambert. Go. Just to unlimber the gun, I just spin it around, right?
Well, you were. Yes. Yeah, that's fine.
These guys are going to go up here and garrison. Do they have enough move to get into there to garrison, or are they going to? Nope. They'll have to come back and stop it out.
Wait, though. Where were they? Where did they? You got to back them all the way out. Back them all the way out. Are they within 3 inches to start? Nope. Get them within 3 inches, and they can just jump in when it's their turn next time.
Yeah.
Although once again, did they do anything else? No.
No.
So
They could move twice.
yeah.
Right?
Then they're on their second move. Go ahead.
Okay. Then
There you go.
I'll straighten them up here in a minute.
Okay.
What are the non-death victory conditions for this again?
If the French at any point.
You should have written it down when I took the notes.
Yeah, I was going to say, if the French at any point get a unit into Mont Saint Jean, they get a point. If they keep it in Mont Saint Jean at the end of the game, it's a second point. Whoever last holds La Haye Sainte gets a point.
2.
2 points. Thank you.
All right.
So it's mostly like the French have to do stuff.
It's more. No, it's murdering the other side.
But I mean, like for the British, the points come from murdering the other side rather than holding much.
Correct. Yeah, with the exception of this, which is nice.
Yes.
We'll activate. These are your guys, aren't they? Never mind.
No, they're yours.
No, they're mine. Ponsavoy.
They're the Brits.
Ponsonby.
Nope. He's
Nah.
not going anywhere.
He's talking about snuff.
Yep.
Old Alexandria is the blend.
I think I'm good to go.
All right.
I can't rally. I can't do anything to rally off this 1 point here on the KGL.
Nope.
Can I?
Nope.
Yep. Nope. That's what I thought.
Last one stays.
Yep. All right. I'm done.
And we got ourselves a melee, kids and campers. Nothing quite like it. That's a lot of fun. All right, this melee boy starts out at a 3, gets a 4, I'm assuming that's 3?
Yep.
5, 6.
It should be. He should get 1 more dice because he starts 1 more. more than me.
What's the garrison deal though?
I ignore the first hit.
Ignore the first hit.
No, that's
right?
that's fire phase.
Oh, that's
Um,
musket fire. Yeah.
He gets a +1,
Garrison. Add 1 to the melee value.
so he's at 5, 6, 7, and I'm at 3, 4, 5, 6 because I'm a column.
6. Well, time out. That's right. He's a garrison, so that washes against the column. So yeah, 5, 6, 7. Why not 8?
Because they're not part of the same brigade.
Oh, not the brigade. Got it. Thank you.
These are. And these
Yeah, he's giving you 7. Yep.
7 to 6.
4.
7, and he's got 7 rolling for 3s.
And I got 6 rolling for 3s.
Yep. 7 for 3s, 6 for 3s. Agreed. Four. 4. Attacker wins.
Okay. But
Now-
I'm still checking.
Yeah, you're checking now, but let's deal with his because it's easier.
He's not checking, though.
He's not checking, but that's a thing. And that takes now the brigade is wavering. That's what I was checking.
Ah, right. Okay.
That's why I felt it mattered. Okay, yeah. And
I'm gonna need a tiny little thing for Byland,
tiny thing for Byland, and you're gonna owe a check for
but with a +2 because I won.
with a +2 because you were victorious.
I'm okay.
Yeah, you are. All right.
Could you copy a shaken thing for my guys, please?
Oh yes, they have to catch one of those, don't they?
Mm-hmm.
Man, that 1 point is a big deal.
It like the fact that I'm only 3 for everything is hurting a lot.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
I miss my Austrians.
I bet you do. I bet you do. I finally had a chance to watch all the way through the Little Wars TV episode, and it is funny the comment they made about the Austrians getting 5s.
Yes.
It's like, yeah, try to convince any French player of that.
Agreed.
I'm actually, and as you know, y'all know my preferences. I'm fine with it. I just think the French need to be restatted for the 1809 period.
The thing is, they had you guys had bigger brigades, so it was less likely for you to break.
True.
We had like 5 big units, but if they broke, we're in big trouble.
Yeah. All right, this is going to take us to turn 3, but it is that hour, it is that time. I can't believe it. It's 9:30. Oh my gosh. So I'm going to save this. This game. So Ron, what do you think of it?
So far, I like it. It's interesting. It's definitely different from one of the other ones we played.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I liked it because we already collapsed at Dutch, but you know.
All right, we are saved off. Everybody else still, and just so you know, Ron, everybody else has pretty much played it, has liked it. Everybody still finding favor with it?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Okay.
I have
And
to
I like
continue this
I like
battle
the-
to really figure out.
Oh yeah. This battle needs to continue because this is one, as they say, all to play for.
I like the change of distances too, even though right now it's actually negative for our side since we're attacking. But
Yeah, the movement rate changes are good. I like
I don't
them.
see how that affected Robert at all.
It didn't. It didn't over here.
well, that's
But the other thing I
because
like,
you were
the-
3
the-
inches
the-
away.
The other thing I like, and I don't know as I've seen this in another rule set, although I don't know as we did it a lot in Black Powder, I like the idea that this threatens to change hands.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that's something that most, even my preferred games don't do a great job of. You know, the idea of one unit comes in, pushes them out, the other unit comes up and pushes them out. That happens a lot.
Yeah.
Yes.
And because of what Destruct did, and well, certainly Robert coming in and shoving him out. Now these guys, that's a lot going on. So there's going to be a cost to both sides for that kind of a fight because the melee is so upfront and brutal. But the systems stay simple, stay fluid, all that stuff. I haven't heard from CT, so I do not know. Hopefully, and this is more for Achilles than anything else. Um, oh man, at the Waterloo battlefield, Doug, there's a ton. There's a ton of markers and statues all over the joint. All along from Wellington's Elm West, along that road, there's a series. But then as you go down the La Haye Sainte Road, there are markers for the 95th Rifles, for the Sand Pit, for the Gordons. One of the more moving is at the far south end, a little bit south of La Belle Alliance. There's the l'Aigle Blessé, the Wounded Eagle, which is allegedly the spot of the last square of the Imperial Guard. The Victor Hugo Monument is over across the way. There are Mercer's Brigade. There's
There's so many
there.
things to see. You
Yeah.
can't see it all in one go.
The other thing is get Charles Esdale's app. There's a free app, Charles Esdale, the Napoleonic scholar. He contributed to it as a consultant. It will walk you around the battlefield using GPS. And I didn't have it the first time. I had it the second time, and boy, was I glad I did, because it really opened up a lot of things. Now, Charles does have a slightly contrarian view, and he absolutely hates Napoleon. So, you know, what are you going to do? But definitely check out his app. Totally worth having. Shoot, get it now. It's free. And just kind of cruise around the battlefield using it even though you're not there. It's a lot of fun. I like doing it. All right, so I'm not sure what we're doing tomorrow. I would love to be able to play Chain of Command to see our final battle, but we got to find out what's going on with our friend CT. But on Saturday... All right, well, we got to figure out the weekend, too. Guys, check out in the chat, because I know Saturday is New Year's Eve, and that can be a little weird.
I think we're going to do Friday.
Yeah, and I was looking at two things. Well, three, actually, and I was just trying to figure out what worked better. Do Friday, Saturday at noon, or Sunday. But if Friday is best, I'm fine.
I'm putting my vote in for Friday, if that matters.
It does. It does.
Me too.
Oh, yeah? Okay.
Over Sunday, because Sunday we have something to do.
Okay. So, yeah, because I figured Saturday night was off because everybody's going to do their family stuff. My family and I just watch movies and wait for midnight. But
yeah, that's what we do, too, is watch movies till midnight.
I do not go out for amateur night on drinking night. Anyway.
So if there's anybody wants to do something Saturday night.
Yeah, there you go. So let's stay in the chat, figure it all out. I wouldn't say it's as much as Gettysburg, because Gettysburg is crazy with monuments. I mean,
they have a marker every 2 square feet.
Yeah. I mean, it's great. It's neat. But I would
This is
not
where
say
George died.
It's yeah. This is where Bob died. Yeah. I would. It's. Don't. I'm not criticizing Gettysburg. I'm saying it's different. You know, Waterloo. And the other thing is, in honor of the 200th, they redid the museum there, and it is really cool.
It's very pretty.
Loved the 3D. They got a 3D theater thing you can do. When we went there the first time, that museum was like visiting the poorest, cheapest Wisconsin Dells wax museum you've ever been in. Whereas now it's state of the art. And
no longer has the worst bathroom in Europe.
Oh, and that's right. And my wife is pointing out it no longer has the worst bathroom in Europe, which she says with some authority.
Well, how does the bathroom there go against the bathroom at Wrigley Field?
At that time, that would be 6 2/3. That would be. My wife was so angry about that toilet the first time we went. It was so funny.
She's in good company. Mine complained about the same thing.
At Waterloo?
Yes.
That's awesome. See? Look at that. 2 wives speak uniformly. 'Tis true. Oh, that's awesome. So
It was a
yeah, it was nasty. So yes, players, let's hit the chat and figure out what we all want to do because it's holiday. Let's play some games. And the game probably would be Spearhead, which Destruct and I want to give Destruct a lot of the credit, have sorted through, and we think we've got it doing the Magic Double Blind. So that would be kind of cool. We think.
I just hope it works.
Yeah,
like,
me too.
At the most basic level, I just hope it works.
Yeah, me too.
We thought that with the other game, the big game.
Yeah,
and it worked.
Yeah. Oh yeah, the 1809 Snappy Nappy. Well,
Yep.
this is well, that's true. That was technological too, because this was actually Destruct and I hammering at things, and we were pounding the technology into submission. But anyway, this, and by the way, I think the table looks great. Just looking at it from an aesthetic, Napoleonic standpoint, I think it works. So let's hear it for Valor and Fortitude. Anyway, thanks a lot to those who watched. Thanks a lot to those who played. Join us again the next time, but until you do, please take care of yourselves and one another. We'll talk soon. Pause. Pause. Good night.